Hello, progressors, wherever you may be. A real warm welcome to you, whether you're new to my channel or not. Forgive the look. Been a bit hectic, let's say, so that I could be ready for my live. I've had two cats on me while I was watching somebody else's live, and one likes to always tap the keys. If I'm tapping the keys, Mr. Colin Waffles likes to his paws on top of my hand or follow around like this, like he's chasing, and he ends up typing all sorts of gobbledygook. But I kind of pulled him away, and he tried to escape by running all across the keyboard. And I don't know what he did, but 4 paws going all across the keyboard. I didn't realise anything had happened then because nothing changed. And then I went on to watch another video, which was fine. And I started watching the video, and then I put a comment. And as I was typing the comment, you know how you can have a voice reader. I don't have that on mine. And the voice reader starts to read out what I'm typing. And I was like, okay, something Mr. Colin Waffles has walked across has activated this. And I don't know where you get that. I know it's from Google, but obviously you can press some keys for it. I'm not very good at knowing what keys do what unless I use them. And I know often you can press more than one thing. So you can press 2 keys at once, which obviously he's done as he's gone across the keyboard. So the odds of me trying to sort that out. But it wasn't just it was reading my comment. It was a really big channel I was watching. So there's like hundreds of comments. And the voice reader, after it read what I'd typed in, I'd press like post and I thought it'd stop. No, it continued to read all the rest of these hundreds of comments. I couldn't stop it. And I thought, well, no, I need to be on there to press around keys to stop it. I couldn't stop it at all. And it's quite annoying to keep hearing this voice reading out all these comments. I was like, oh my goodness, luckily this wasn't live. This was just me posting a comment. So the voice reader's reading out these hundreds of comments. At that same point, I have 2 ad blockers on because I can't deal with ads flashing up and distracting me because my brain condition. So I have 2 ad blockers because a lot of ad blockers don't work for YouTube and some ad blockers only work partially for YouTube. It depends on the type of ad. So I have 2 ad blockers. And all these ads started coming up as well. Now, the ad blockers aren't on the keys, so I don't know how that happened. I've got 2 like icons up the top. And the ads started all over the place, which really messed with my head completely. So the only way I could do it was completely come out the browser and everything. And then from there, as I say, the 2 icons are at the top. So I tried to deal with those. And one just wouldn't start working again. The other one, you need to go back in to see if it's working. And eventually they went. I just pressed around on some keys, tried to reciprocate what the cat had done across. I used to be scared to touch keys in case I did something wrong, but it seems to be all right now. But yeah, the cat can do things like that. And also I've got 2 browsers on here. If you've been my channel quite a long time, you'll know that one browser, I have now got Mike's laptop because my one was completely defunct. This one's on its way out, but it's usable for now. And this one doesn't seem to have an internal microphone. When I was trying to do my lives when I first had Mike's laptop, you'll see back lives that I ended up filming from a cupboard. My cupboard door. Well, because he'd put my old one in the cupboard, and I was in a tiz because everyone's saying, "We can't hear you, can't hear you, you're saying nothing." So he could hear this going on. So he quickly plugged it all in and set up the old one again. So, but in the cupboard. So I was doing a live from a cupboard. You'll see it. Go back some lives. That was quite a long time ago, but you'll see it's probably where it's a two-parter to one live. Perhaps it wasn't working, and now I went to switch and carried on. So we had to buy an external microphone, which is a whole nother story in itself. We bought about 3 or 4 now, and none of them would work. If any of you have got, you know, like when you film and you have like one pinned to you but not connected, I don't know how that sets up, and don't tell me set it up to your phone because I'm filming on a laptop. I cannot get, I've got, I think 2 of them were plugins, and I can't get them to set up and start. But for now, I've got this other one here. It seems to be working fine. The only downside of this one is that this computer, as I say, is on its way out, this laptop, and the fan is going now, but everyone says they can't hear it on the live. But it starts up like a plane engine, you know, when a plane's about to fly, about to go down the runway, and you hear it all go, woo, like it starts up like the engines or whatever. And my laptop does that every minute or so. It does it and then it stops, and then it does it and it stops. It's quite loud. It's distracting for me. And if I'm doing narration, the program I use to do editing, you can edit straight on to what you're filming. You don't have to do narration outside the app. It's not an app, I don't know what you call it, the suite, editing suite. I think a lot of them now you record it and then add that in. No, with the program I use, you can literally press record on the editing suite and talk straight in. So by doing that, it picks up this woo noise. I'll have to just film a bit at some point for you to see how bad it is. And you'll notice now a lot of my narration, I speak quickly, or I say a bit. I don't know if you can tell that I break, then do a bit and a bit, because I have to try and judge it between this engine noise. And the other downside is the editing suite I use, you can't get it after, I think Mike said Windows 10. You can't even import it into a more up-to-date computer. It doesn't accept it. There are other versions of it, but they don't do what I've just said, the record narration bit. That then has to be, you record externally the narration and bring it in. So this is like the last laptop I can do it, but it's really doing my head in, I must say. It literally is, it's continual pretty much now. You'll get a few seconds where it stops and starts again. Yeah, we can't afford to fix it if indeed it can be fixed. So I don't know. Anyway, I want to do some decluttering today, but before I start, I want to say 4 very special shout outs. And the first 2, there's 2 for one reason and 2 for another reason. The first 2, they will know why they're getting a special shout out. So do just check them out for me. One is Creative Laurie, and the other one is Judith's Garden. So I'll type those in. These are 2 very special shout outs. Do go and check out their channels. So we've got Judith's Garden and we've got Creative Laurie. So very special wishes to both of you. And then I want to do 2 more shout outs. I'll type them in. Who's the other one? It's me with a really long channel name. So this is a shout out to Where to Begin Homestead, and I noticed they gave me a mention, so thank you so much for that. I saw it and I really appreciate it. And the other one I want to do is Gail Southern Living, who I also saw, she did a mention, so thank you very much for that, Gail. And I will reiterate that Gail is doing a collaboration. I keep saying it, but I'm going to say it again because it's so genuine that I mean it. It is the best collaboration ever because everyone can take part and it costs nothing. There's not time or effort really involved in it, and it's a long collaboration, so you're not tied to having to do it by a certain date. It's going on till August, and I get the name backwards because I want to type it differently to what it's called, but it's weird container planting or weird planting containers or something like that. Hold on, let me find it. I know I'll get it the wrong way round. And I've actually done a couple on this channel, but I've also done one that I'm going to post next Wednesday on my other channel. It's Weird Container Growing 23. There we go. I found that easily because that's ready to post next Wednesday on my other channel. And it's really great. You just find something that you can plant in. The weirder, the better. You can do just one thing and film that, or I tend to do a few things in one video. So something to reuse, recycle, repurpose, something like that is great. And I like to challenge myself to try and think of things other people might not think of. But anything's fine. So even if you see someone's done something, you can say, oh, I saw that. I like the idea, so I've done it. So you can get great ideas. She's got a playlist for it, and great going, Gail. She does this one every year, and she's got a lot of other collaborations as well going on. And so either go on her channel and look, or go on her channel and ask her, and she'll tell you where to look for all the dates. She did one video of dates of what's coming up, different collaborations. And she's got a giveaway as well. I don't know if that's finished yet or not, but do check that out. She's got a giveaway of seeds, so go and look at that. That's my shout outs. Oh, I know. I'm going to give my community post a little shout out. I put something very different up on there, and it's something we saw when we went to, I say a mall, it's not a big shopping mall. We went there, it's Jumbo's in there, which is my favourite shop, and I've got a video coming up of another shopping haul. But as we were coming out of this mall thing, there was this massive strawberry there. It's plastic, and it's taller than me and really wide. I'd say 3 or 4 people wide. A big plastic strawberry. And as best as I can, I put a picture of that up on my community post. I dislike the way community posts, you can't put a full picture up. You've got to edit it and get smaller. So I couldn't get the whole strawberry in the frame. But I posted it on the community post, and I've said, what do you think this is for? There's something kind of, as you walk round, there's something inside it. And I want your guesses as to what's inside this massive strawberry. And I've also put some clues up, as in it's not this. So there's some clues there that I think people might go, oh, it's probably that, or it's probably that. So I've tried to sort of counteract some of those guesses that seem to be possibly more obvious guesses that it's not. And then, as I say, there will be a video coming up soon of the shopping haul, and it will be in there. You'll see we approach it. And I think I put a caption in there because I've edited it, something about what do you think this is, what do you think's inside. And then I walk round. And when you see it, what it is, I want to know if any of you have ever seen such a thing. That sounds intriguing. So go on my community post and put your guesses as to what you think is inside this massive strawberry. We were surprised. We're like, oh, what's this? And I won't say anything else because I might end up giving it away. But yes, go on my community post and place your guesses. No prizes, but just for fun. Hey, Rebel Canners. Can't stay, just want to come in, hit the thumbs up, lovely, and show support. Go on my community post and put your guess as to what the massive strawberry contains. Nate the Great Podcast. Hello. Blessings, sis. Blessings to the chat. Oh, great to see you. Yes, I want to see you on my community post placing a guess as to what this massive strawberry was that we came across. Plastic. Oh, I put, what do you think this is? And then I put, obviously a strawberry. But it's what was inside it outside this shopping mall. So yeah, go on there and I'll have a look at the guesses. I might even read some of them out. If whether right or wrong, I'll read some out. So some of you think, oh, they guessed that. Might be fun to read out some guesses. But as I say, the actual video where I show it filmed and take you around and show you inside will be up and coming. So look out for that. It's called something about a shopping haul. So you'll know. What else? Went for a walk this morning early and I filmed it. I only film my walks if they're a different walk, so I don't show the same one. So I go for more walks than I film, but it's nice for you to see. And they're all walks from my house. Every video of walks in my walk playlist is all walks from my actual house. We never drive anywhere. I don't drive, but we never drive anywhere and walk. They're all walks from my house because I like to show you where I live. So yeah, do have a look at those. And as I say, you're a bit behind with the walk videos. I think it was walk T, because I'm labeling them letters of the alphabet. So if anyone does ever come here and they say, oh, I liked your walk R, where is that? Can you show me like where we can walk that? Then I've got my own notes as to what the walk was and people can walk it. So I went there and I actually pulled up a rock rose. If you don't know what they are in videos of mine. They're not actual roses, but they're this big wild plant. Now, where we live in our garden, they are pink. But when I go walking rurally, I only see purpley lilac ones. I've never seen another pink one, but we've got 2 pink bushes on our land. All right, we're probably a bit higher. And right up behind us in the mountain, there's none. So there they are. They seem to be purple. And what I've done today, you can't dig them up. They're too solid because they're in mountain rock. But I literally yanked a bit out, obviously not with the root. I brought it straight home, put it in water and hoping I can root it. I don't think it will root. I think you need the whole bottom, but we'll see because I want a purple one. So there's that. Anything else before I start sorting out that I've got to look at? Oh, I did my last live was all about geocaching, and if you don't know what that is, it's a great way to get out and about, walk, and you find treasures. So it's like a treasure hunt kind of. So it's walking for a purpose. So it takes you areas. You get a map of your area or wherever you are. It's worldwide and it shows you symbols where they are and you go there and see what you can find and you log that you found it. So if you're interested in that, then look at my last live because it's that. You heard about that. It's great. It's great fun. And I thought, oh, there won't be anything right round here in this rural area, but there are a few. So you never know. So my last live was all about that. So check that out. And if you can't walk very far, a lot of people do actually drive and they literally follow the maps and they drive to the location, get out and find it. So you can do that. So again, I like that because anyone can do it. But again, do look at the video because I explained the whole thing of that. So before I start decluttering, I'll go on to the book I've been reading. This is my latest book, The Book of Summers, Emilia Hall. And I always tell you as I'm reading it how I'm going. I've read this much, so I'm nearly halfway through. And it's become a book I can't put down, so that you know is amazing that it's going to be a good book. Here they pay you in quick code for the app you're talking about. No, it's a free app. There might be other versions of it, maybe you know, but this is a free app and there's no money fines or anything like that. But as I say, there are different versions, so perhaps you know of something else. But the actual geocaching if you go to geocaching.com, that's the official one, and it's free. You can pay premium and you get different hints and whatever, but you don't have to do it. I don't pay for any apps or anything. So the one I do is completely free, and there's no money to be found. No money in any shape or form. But this is a story about a girl or young woman who lives in England, and she was her mother was brought up in Hungary, and they went there for holidays. And at some point in her life, when the daughter was quite young, a young girl, I think 8 or something like that, the mother decided she couldn't bear to not be in Hungary anymore, and she separated from her husband. And she's now died, and the Book of Summers is the book the mother had made, and the daughter has got reminding her of that's Mike's home. He's trying to put his headphones on, no problem. He's trying to put his headphones on, he couldn't get in the hole. And the mother's made a book of all the summers there, because the daughter and the dad were estranged from her, but the daughter still went every summer there. Yes, it is. It's good. These are all old books, so I'm sure if you've got a library and you like the sound of any book I do, you should be able to get it from a library, or at least order it. These are all books my friend gave me. She doesn't want any more, and I read them and then pass them on either to guests that come and stay here or my volunteers that come. So they get passed on again. If I really love them, this one might be a keep. If I really enjoyed it, then I put them to side to keep them and revisit them another day. So yeah, I think this is a good one. As I say, I want to read it. I actually went out, was it yesterday, in the garden, and I said, we've had lots of days of hospital and doctors. We're like ping pong, doctor's hospital, MRI today. Tomorrow we're both going to the doctors. So we're going to go in together. Here you don't have to make an appointment, you just turn up. So we're just going to go tomorrow and both going. And she's like, oh, who am I seeing? And we're like, oh, it's a Mr. and Mrs. appointment. But I said to Mike yesterday, right, I'm just going to go in the garden and I'm taking my book. So yeah, that sounds a good one. I didn't make it sound as interesting as it is actually, but it's a good book. So there's that. And the other update is my gardening apron that I decided I would make into a cross-stitch apron, because it's got plastic crisscross on. So I put my name on the top. This is plastic, but perfect for cross-stitch. And on the bottom, I put my channel name, New Beginnings, My Everyday Life in Rural Cyprus. And look, I'm doing loads of vegetables. So I've done a beetroot, mushroom, spring onion or leek. I've just done this parsnip down the bottom. Might be a bit hard for you to see. There's a parsnip. I've got sweet corn. I've done carrots. I've done peas, mushrooms. Oh, I can't see what you can see now. What's that thing called? Cauliflower and tomato. I'm going to keep going. I can only do about one at a time because it really gets to me after a bit. So that's coming along. So as I say, this is my channel merch, and it's very unique because there's only going to be one. And then you'll see me filming. I said this is going to be good for when I'm stringing things up, tying things up. I can put the string in one side and the scissors in the other front pocket. So keep putting them down. So there's that. So that's my channel merch. My unique channel merch. Can't get one. So today I've got 2 drawers here that I want to declutter while we chat. I just wanted to make sure I got through everything I wanted to say and wouldn't forget. So these are 2 drawers that are behind our indoor bar. Now the indoor bar, if you go back to my very first 2-3 videos, you'll see the inside of my house. and the bar that you see in the winter lounge was the original kitchen. So it's got kind of like a bar surface, if you like, and then behind that there was I should have got some photos to show you. Behind that is like white kitchen cupboards high, kitchen cupboards low, some drawers, and they did have a cooker at the side in a space. Hey there, Mr. J. I haven't been on your channel. I so meant to come on your channel. I really did. You know I did. I was on Tara's for ages. You know what Tara's like. Got so involved with Tara's. Oh, Mr. J's cool. Yeah, I got so involved in Tara's, and I just can't leave Tara's when I'm there. She's so sweet. So I didn't get round to coming on everyone else's. Yeah, so that was the original kitchen. But what we do, because we don't use it as a kitchen, there was an extension built before we bought the property that's a massive kitchen. So we use it like a bar, and behind there we just use the cupboards for storage for things. And what we use, the drawers that I'm going through now, is things like coasters, candles, those kind of things. So I'm just going to go through them while we're chatting. Oh, there's a lot of these, like bar mats, bar towels. I've got a lot of these. Now these I really use more for, we don't put them out on the bar bit, but I use them just for, say, sometimes outside. There is a bar outside. Yeah, so we just kind of use them like that. I've got one on a little table. Oh, is that upside down? Yes. I don't know if you know any of these brands. Not a promotion. As I say, I've got a couple out on little tables. But they're quite handy, or if you suddenly have a big spill. Oh, there's quite a few of them, considering I've got a couple out already. This way up. There's that one. As you see, these are all English beers and things. So there's these. There's another one. So they're handy. We don't have room in our kitchen where we've got like, what do you call them? Like when you wipe up plates. What do you call those? You wipe up plates. We call them tea towels. I don't think Americans call them tea towels. Cloths, wiping up cloths, dish cloths. I don't know what you call them. So Young's, that's another, I think that's a beer, Young's, I think. Oh, that's all of those. Okay. Then we've got a couple of these. These look like armbands for swimming. These are actually what you put round your bottles or cans to keep them cool. Interesting towel collection beginnings. Yes, indeed. Yeah, they look like wristbands, don't they? You put these round your can or bottle and it keeps them cool. So I'll keep those. There's another one. There. These were given to us. Someone was moving and they gave us these. They said we could have everything we wanted because they were downsizing and moving. So we thought they were quite good because sometimes you just have can. Dawn's favourite, Dr. Pepper. And I hear in America you get lots of different flavour Dr. Peppers. We rarely can get even the normal Dr. Pepper. But every now and then you see it. So, cool. I do like Dr. Pepper. What else? Oh, we got some. We've just bought coasters, and you'll see in a video on my other channel, which is in the description below, how I'm actually making some coasters. But these are the only ones we've got otherwise. There's some Christmas ones. Obviously, we don't use those this time of year. Running out of space to put things. We have these. That's the size of them. They're like paper towels or serviettes. Can cozies. There's a lot of those. Sure is. Yes, these are the size they are. They're not like big square ones for dinner. And these are for putting your drinks on. So because we were short of coasters at that time, this was again for my friend who was moving and downsizing. She bought loads of them and they're not even opened. So these are good for on the patio that we can just take out because, you know, you get that sort of wet, drippy effect in the summer. So there's some red ones. These are Christmas ones. So Christmas ones. Here's another one. That's English money. If you don't know that, that's a £10 note from England. Still got the Queen. I don't know how soon they're changing the money. Now there's a king in England. I think the coins might be out now. I'm not sure. We've got a big tin. And this is full of, let's prepare these kind of things. They're all unmade at the moment. There's a couple made. So there's pineapple ones. There's some umbrellas. If you don't know, Dawn does like a cocktail. There's like Twizzler mixer mixers, mixing sticks, cocktail sticks. There's another one. There's another one. So you mix your cocktail. Some more mixers. Nice. Something fell out with an umbrella. Loads of umbrellas. Loads of these palm tree ones. Straws. Oh gosh, there's loads here. I'm going to drop it. Let me balance it. The English money will be an interesting keepsake. That's true. It's napkins, but yes, you're probably right there. Lots of mixer sticks. Whole pack, loads of them. Stirrer. Little Matt says, made specially for you by one of the world's greatest cocktail makers. A whole load of them. I've just dropped half of them all over my hooter. There. Didn't know I had those. Loads more stirrers, all different sorts. Loads of stirrers here. All different colours. More palm tree ones, more mixers. Whole bag. So I'll put those all together. Now I found there's a bag of them. That one's even got, look, the mixer. It's got a little whiskey bit on the end. Little whiskey things. Put those all together in there. I've just dropped an umbrella on the floor. Can't pick that one up. And then loads of straws, all different colours. Lots of umbrellas. There's these. These are for when they look like little arrows. I'm like, what are these? When you put like, say a bit of lemon or something, or a cherry. Hey, Chav Hearts. Hey, I'm missing everybody coming in. Casmoody 2 for you. Hello there. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. I've just sorted out stuff in one of my drawers, and this is my cocktail section. So yeah, they look like arrows. I don't know if you can see that very well. There. And I think these are you put across the glass, and you put like bits of lemon and cherries and things in. I just dropped one. Where did that one go? Oh, there's loads of them in the bottom. Oh, it's literally about 30 or so. Oh my goodness, they're all loose in the bottom. All different colour ones. They're really pretty. Really nice. I need a little compartment for these to go in because they're all like loose in the bottom. I'll put those on there. I'll find a little container for those. Gosh, there's loads of them in the bottom of the tin. I'll make sure I get them all out the bottom. There's one there. Pretty colours though, they're quite metallic colours. Oh, nearly got them all out. Any more? One more. Oh yeah, I would say there's about 40 there. 40 of those. And then, as I say, loads and loads of umbrellas. Where am I? I don't know where I am. I live on an island called Cyprus, which is quite near, if you know, Israel, Egypt. I'm in the Mediterranean, but right over the other side. So I'm not near Europe. I'm an island there. So yeah, these are very pretty. I like a good cocktail. So yeah, these are just straws and umbrellas mostly. I've got one on the floor. Let's get that one. What else we got? Oh, useful. Do you know what these are for? Do you know what these are for? Yeah. Bear in mind, we're talking cocktails and things. Did you live in the UK? Yes, about 19 years ago. Well done, Kaz. These are for ice cubes. Very good. Excellent, Kaz. They need to go somewhere else. Obviously, I've got lots of normal cocktail sticks, and this is a good dispenser because there's a tiny hole in the top, and you only have to go like that, and one comes out. So that's a good dispenser. What we got here? I've got lots of boxes. This is only one drawer so far. This is a set. This goes on top of a wine bottle or dispenser. I'm not sure what that's for. It's very heavy. That's real silver. That might be a measure. Maybe a measure. I like the skeleton ice cube picker. Yeah, it's cool. It's absolutely cool. And bottle opener, obviously. And this was Mike's. It's a cork to go on top of a bottle. There, short measurer. Cool. Kaz knows the drinks. Kaz knows the drinks. Oh, we've got another set here. Wine drinkers set. So there's a whole set there. I'm in the US Central Time Zone. Yes, we have gosh, what's it called? Greenwich Mean Time, which is what England's time is. And then we say that time, Greenwich Mean Time, plus however many hours. That's what most of Europe does for time. We don't have like America has those locations. Yeah. Oh, Kaz. So you are, Kaz, 2 hours ahead. You are 2 hours behind me in time. So you are exactly 2 hours behind. So for you now, let me move my mouse because I can't see. I've got it over the thing. Oh, let me move my mouse out the way. I always end up putting it on the end stream. So it's now 6:10 here. So it would be 4:10 in Kazland. So yeah, Kaz would just say it's 4:10. I would say it's Greenwich Mean Time, Kaz's time, +2. And another country would say GMT plus however many hours. Yep, 4:10. So it's 6:10 here. You always know, Kaz, what time it is here. We are exactly, and I mean exactly, 2 hours ahead of you. Yes, exactly. So that's good to know you're in the UK because I didn't know that. What part are you from? Yeah, Jar of Heart's good if people in other countries know where those splits are. I know all the different time zones, but I don't always know where that split comes of your country's times. Oh, Essex. I was in Surrey. So we've got some little birthday candles. I always keep these in case we have guests that it's their birthdays and we can't get out because we're nowhere near shops or anything. So I always keep a pack just in case it's someone's birthday. And then we've got like some happy birthday. These are all from cakes. So this is a little box now of little cake things. There's another happy birthday there. My computer's looking like a birthday cake. Yeah, so Jar of Hearts, which part of America are you actually in? Because I always forget where one is. These are like, I think these are relightable candles, hence why I've got them. Got a feeling this was a musical stand for a candle. I'll have to look at that. I'll keep that out because if it doesn't work, it can go. All sorts of birthday cake candles, so I will sort those out. So you've got like curly whirly ones. So they need to sort out. They're all candles and candle holders. So you stick that in a cake. And you have the mini candles on there. It always reminds me of my birthdays as children. We always had those sort of holders. Yeah, so they're basically all candles and things. So I will keep those out to go through those and see what's usable now and what's not. Oh, we have these birthday candles. They're letters, but there's only 4 because they're my name. D-A-W-N. And there's something very wet and sticky in there. So I'm just going to grab a tissue. So that's going to have to be, I'll put those on the floor. So something's melted in there in the candle box. In with this time change hard. Yes, I tell you what's hard as well, that we put our clocks back. I think you call it daylight saving something. We just say clocks back, clocks forwards. We do it when the UK does it, but America, parts of America do it, but they do it weeks and weeks afterwards. So it's very hard for me to know what channels are on at what time when we're in that part of the change of time. So we've got some Easter candles. We've got a little chickie come out of an egg. He's a candle. So obviously I'm not burning him. I put these out at Easter. And then we have 2 more chickie candles there. I'm running out of space to put things because now this drawer's wet. I don't want to put anything back in there. We have this candle with my name on. If you don't know, my name's Dawn, but I'm very happy. You all call me your special names for me. I don't care what you call me. As I said before, my name's Dawn, but Cypriots don't say Dawn. They obviously say it in Cypriot, which is Avyi. So I'm used to being called all sorts of things. And this says Dawn, gives without seeking reward, a courageous and strong lady. I might keep that out, actually. Put it up there. I might keep that out. No point that sitting in a drawer. Trying to find what's melted. I think I see what's melted. Okay, let's get that out. That's the lid to that. All I can say is, lucky I was sorting this out. Now this is dry. I can see what's melted. This I keep in a bag because the lid isn't a screw-on lid. It's a big Easter egg. So I keep it in the drawer. So I put that out at Easter. And inside I keep all what else I put out at Easter. There's lots of these painted eggs. Let's see if I can show you better. Lots of these painted eggs come out at Easter. That's really nice candle. Thank you. And then I've got anything Easter decorations, little knitted chicken. There's lots of these painted eggs. There's another one, lots of them. I hang these on a tree. That's quite a traditional thing in Cyprus. Don't know if you guys do that. And I actually made an indoor tree. So I've got that. I keep little chickies in nest. So there are those. Put that down the floor. Keep that safe for a minute. Oh, this is another box of cake decorations, but this is Christmas. So we've got, this goes round a Christmas cake. Now I've got a birthday one here. That should go in the other one. Another happy birthday. So that's got to go in with that one. A Merry Christmas. Lots of that. Oh, congratulations. That should go in the birthday one. And then we got Santa. These are all from cakes. Ah, happy birthday. That goes in the birthday one. I think I should keep those in with the candles. We have a little church. Little Christmas snow house. Another little Santa. St. Nicholas is patron saint of children, which is on my birthday, December the 6th. So I was born on St. Nicholas Day. Oh, look, we've got a little robin. Little robin. Little children in a sledge or toboggan. Carol singers. Got lots of Christmas trees. Lots of Christmas trees. Happy Christmas. Santa skating. Oh, look, him. I don't make Christmas cake, so I don't know what I've got all these for now. Snowman. Little pixie. Or I suppose he would be an elf, wouldn't he, for Christmas? Oh, that's Christmas again. Happy Christmas. We've got 25 here. Now I'm thinking that might have been when I was 25 on my cake. Let's get him out because that needs to be with birthday. I guess we could go 52. That was 25. So that's got to go in birthday, really. Got a little miniature Father Christmas. More Christmas trees. Little elf. Oh, and a bit of holly. A couple bits of holly. Holly. So they can go back in that one. That's Christmas in that one. Then we've got Now that's all dry. Got 2 candles, 2 the same. Just check everything's dry as I take them out. So 2 candles. Those over on the shelf for a minute. Just take those out by the serviettes because they're wet now. And then we've got 2 corkscrews. These are wet now because I've just found this is what's melted. It's gone on its side and melted on its side. So they will need to be dealt with. Look, you can see that's what's happened. It's gone on its side in the box and then melted. This one stayed up that way. So if it melted, there was an issue. So I'm glad I've sorted that drawer out. That's all in that one, which is a big mess now. I'll have a drink and we'll do the second one. Hangry Mr. J says, a lot of people I know have Christmas trees up all year, but change the decorations depending on the holiday. That's a different idea. That's a good idea. You could hang those Christmas eggs on. Christmas eggs, Easter eggs on. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. The rule I've always had is because my birthday's December the 6th, nothing Christmas was allowed to happen till I'd had my birthday. And I've told the story before. Oh, there's another little chick there. But when I was at school, my school friends would come and go, here's your birthday Christmas present. But if it was their birthday, they expected a present. If it was Christmas, they expected a present. It wasn't a bigger present. It was, here's your birthday Christmas present. And one year my mum actually wrapped my birthday presents up in Christmas paper, which was terrible. Okay, the other drawer seems to be mostly candles, from what I can see. Oh, excuse me. And incense sticks. This was the whole point of this. I was talking on my channel the other day saying something brought it up. I think it was smells you like. And I said, oh, I've got loads of incense sticks. I must get those out and see what I've got. So I opened the drawer to do it. And I thought, oh, these drawers need sorting. So I thought, good idea for my life. So this is incense sticks with holder, 72 sticks of 3-inch long length. So this is a set. So I have in here, if I can open it. Oh, that's quite pretty. So this is the holder and these are the sticks. And the reason I haven't used that is because I'll show you how many incense sticks I've got to use first, whereas that's quite compact. This is the trouble with Alive. When I've finished, I've got stuff everywhere. But I've done a really good declutter of this room. This whole room is literally done by a few bits of paperwork. And if you look on my other channel, which is in the link below, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty, I've filmed all the declutter. And it's in little parts of little things I've done. So incense sticks. This is how many I have. I think that's all. Yes, I think so. So let's go through. This one is jasmine. There was a place, well, Kaz will probably know it. You know Brighton, Kaz? Brighton, you go to a place called the Lanes, which is if you're the pier's on your left, you go a bit further along past the pier, and it's all the back lanes up on the right. And they've got all shops that are kind of like new age, hippie, craft, so jewelry, handmade jewelry, incense stick shop, all those things. And they are so cheap there. This is why I've got so many. At least you'll have room to do more crafting. Yes. Yes. And now I've got this ring light that you probably keep seeing reflecting in my glasses, which is annoying. Now I've got that, I can do more crafting and see better. So I got it for better light for me. I need really good light. So most of my cross stitch I do outside in the garden in the brilliant sunshine. But yes, I I will have more room. It's organised, and I've got rid of a big unit I had next to. I've got a desk here where you are, and I've got another desk here under the window. And next to that desk was a big white unit of craft stuff. That's gone. It went all brittle. So all my craft stuff is now in a big cupboard over there, which I already had, but I've sorted a lot of stuff from that. So I've got more visual space as well. So that one's Jasmine. This is one of the holders I use. I use this one outside, I tend to more. So if we've got one lit on the patio, that's what I tend to use. I've got a really nice one. It's in the other room. Really nice one I got from Ibiza. This one is Rose, which is one of my favourite smells. And it says there's 60 in here. I'm trying to see if there's price on it. They were so cheap. So these are Rose. Then kick some of these out to use. Oh, these 3 are from IKEA. Oh, 4. No, 5. 5 from IKEA. And these were in, I don't know if you get it in all IKEA shops, but the IKEA in Croydon I used to go to in England, they used to have, as you go out, there was a big room of reject things that were damaged or just the last few or something they wanted to sell off, and they had these in there, and the only situation was you couldn't tell what they were, what smell, and these were 20 pence. 20 pence. So it just says 20 and then a word on the top, so you can't tell what smell these were, and they were 20 pence, and that's got grey on the top. That's all they got to identify them. That's got a green blob on the top. That's got a purple on the top. That's got a pale sort of greeny grey on the top. And that's grey on the top. That's the only way they've identified the smell of them. And they've all got that same word on the top, so that's not like the smell. So, but for 20 pence each, how much? 20 in each one at 20 pence each. That's like under £1, way under £1. It was worth buying those. So I got those in England before I came out here. And these are the ones from Brighton. I want to see if there's a price on these. Oh, £1. These are £1. And 20 of these, but these are extra long and long lasting. So this one's heather, smells of heather. Just checking the comments. This one is vanilla coconut. I think they're all the same picture on them. This one I liked the sound of. Toffee caramel. Toffee caramel. This one, oh, this sounds nice. See, I've got to keep them out and use them. Peach. Oh, this one. Ooh, you know I like cocktails. I keep telling you that. Malibu. Oh, guess who's going to be doing this later? These are not going away. This one, orange flower. You heard caramel. Yes, I have caramel incense. Do you call them candles? They're not really. Incense sticks, that's it. Phrase strawberry. I'm still picking strawberries in my garden. This is forget-me-not. And this one, sea air marine. I've used most of those. Feels like only 1 or 2 left. I'm assuming that smells like fresh air, like the seaside. Nice smell, seaside, not like seaweed smell. So, yeah, excellent. Now, actual candles. Again, a lot of these I was given from the lady that was moving house here, and she was downsizing to a much smaller place. And if it's something I can use. Candles, aren't they pretty? I think they should be out. Do you think they're Christmassy, or do you think they could be any time? Very pretty. I don't know where to put this stuff now. The idea was I was going to empty out the first drawer, and as I go through this one, put it in. But now that's all wet, I can't do that. I know. Let's put that wet one on the floor. Excuse me a minute. Oh, crashed. Oh, crashed. That's it. Now I can put them on the desk. They're heavy, those drawers. Now we have peach candles. It was lovely to meet you. We're back. I've got to go eat my sandwiches. Cool, no problem. Nice to see you, Kaz. Thank you for coming. A room that smells like strawberries will make me hungry. That is an issue. Maybe we could have them outside when we're eating our strawberries. Oh dear. We've got some more peachy colour ones. When we first lived here, we had no power, as in we're off grid anyway now, but we had, when we moved here, there was one tiny solar panel that only lit kind of one light bulb for a few hours each evening. So we actually were using candles when we first moved in. So we have two red ones. They're very elegant. I need to do, a lot of my friends on their channels are doing, they call it, I think, tablescape, and they're setting up their tables. But here, we're in summer here, height of summer. Well, not the height of summer, beginning of summer, but it's hot. If we left the candle out, well, you saw what happened with those other ones in the drawer, and that's in the coolest room here. So we can't leave a candle out on the table. That one's a bit old. I think I need to use the old ones up. Oh, bendy ones. I used to like doing shapes with candles. And in Brighton, I haven't got any now, I don't think. You could buy these neon candles. They were kind of chunky like this. They were about that size. And they look twisty, but they're thick, like this, twisty. But they were called, I think, drip candles. And then as you lit them, they were meant to drip, and they made, you put them in like a really nice bottle, and then they had all this structure of drip down like art. Really good. If I could find some of those again. And I tried to bring them here, but they all broke off. Got a couple of pink stick candles. These are long ones. More pink stick ones. More pink stick ones. As I say, most of these are from my friend who moved. And I'm not going to say no to a candle. Here, Easter is very religious. It lasts for 3 weeks. And whereas other countries, you'll give a child an Easter egg, that's not really a thing here. We do the boiled egg, dye the boiled egg and paint on those, but you give a child a candle. Now I noticed this year in the shops when they have, because you get like, it's meant for children, you buy it in a box with a big bow and like pretty things, and for girls, and then different ones for boys. And I noticed this year there was a toy with each candle, so it's starting to change a bit. But these are the sort of candles you'll get. I suppose you call these church candles. So these are what you'd get Easter. Maybe I should go and give my Cypriot friends candles at Easter next year. So these are a pretty colour. They're a bit metallic-y blue. We have lots of green candles. That one's warped, you see, a little bit. It's like cucumbers. I could do that for a laugh. Go, oh, I grew these cucumbers in my growing, but they look like they're candles. I could do a good sort of funny thing on that. I'm thinking now about that. So there's loads of these green ones. Lots of green ones. White. Oh, there's so many in here. It's ridiculous. That's sort of silvery. Oh, different colour. brown. That looks like chocolate. Kaz has gone now. She'd like that one. Be like chocolate. It's like a white. More reds. And we've got lots of blues. I won't get them all out. We've got some little tiny ones. They go with my Christmas thing, actually. We've got dark blues. Yes, they're all starting to stick together in here. Dark blues. Okay, I won't get them out, but I will tell you there's probably another 30 candles in there. About another 30 candles. Then we've got thick. Does this smell? No, it just says pillar candle. Okay, let's get on to the other sorts. 4 dinner candles. Hand poured wax. Up to 15 hours burn time. We've got these. Sort of a goldy silver. It's neither gold nor silver. Okay, so I'm not going through all the other candles in there, the weird ones. Oh, we've got some weird shaped ones. Weird shaped ones in that box. Some lemon colour ones. More big ones. Oh, this one's got pictures on. Don't know if you can see the pictures. Lots of different pictures. That's quite interesting, that one. That's different. We've got, I guess these are candle holders, really. You could put, I've got 2 of those. I've got another one of those. Where's the other one? Down there. I've got another one for the incense sticks. This one I used to use indoors a lot, but now I've got the Ibiza one. I like that one. That goes with those. There's the other one of those. These are mics. We've got 3 of these. They're quite pretty. 3 of those, I think. Yes, 3 of those. 3 of those. These are a grey kind of colour candle. I've got these. These, if I remember rightly, are like oils. Yes, lamp oil tints. So I've got glass sort of ball things that you put these into. So there's a blue, a red, a green and a yellow. So yeah, lamp oil tints. Should we put those over there? This is fragrance candle. 3 flavours, 3 fragrance candles. Cherry berry, berry forever, and truly berry. So I think as it burns down, you get 3 different smells with the colours there. So that I can use. I'll keep that out. What's in here? Oh, these are little miniature candles that go with the Christmas stuff. We have little crystals here. I can't remember what they're for. If anyone knows what these are for. I think these might go in the bottom of plants. I'm not sure. Weird. Forgotten those. We've got some more lemon candles. Oh, I've got 4 of those. Just seen another one. There's 4 of those, not 3. We've got 2 of these candle holders. 2 of these. They're quite pretty. Put those with the candle holders. Oh, I've got another one of those. Well, they're pretty. They're for that type. I think it's a case of whatever type of candle holder you've got, you've never got the right candles to go in them. Got this little vase. It's been used for a candle. These were for great big thick candles. So again, whatever type you have, you haven't got the holders. We've got a box in here of smaller ones, or there's a big one. So we've got this size. We've got pinks. Oh, I've got another one of those. I've got two of those ones. There's the other one there. We've got little blue one. Do these smell? Fragrance candle. Oh yeah. What's it say? Just says fragrance candle. There's a picture, but it's way gone. So these fragrance. Yeah, so like rose. Got a green one. Lily of the Valley. Not so keen on that one. Got a purple one. Dewberry. Does anyone grow dewberry? And then another one. I think that's rose. I'm not sure. These are those ones I was talking about, the neon ones. I do have two. So I need to find a good bottle. You want a blue bottle or a coloured bottle, not just a white one. And then you put these in and then they melt, make patterns, and then you put another one in. I do have those. And then we've got two stars. They're pretty. I've got loads of wicks. I've got this one. This pig loves you. And then I've got a lot of round ones. So I'm not short on candles. It just needs sorting out, some using. I think that's all in there. Yes, I just really need a good sort out. I've got to clean that other drawer. I can't be doing with all these candles. I want to use some of the incense sticks. I've got to find somewhere for all these spears, a little container, which they're getting very hot there by my computer. But if anyone knows what these little crystals are for, I've forgotten. They're tiny. I don't know if they're what you put in flowers. Doesn't say anything. So if anyone, it says magic crystal on the packet. Magic crystal. Do they expand? I don't know if let me show you one where you can probably see magic crystal better. It's above here. It's there. Magic crystal. And they're tiny, look. Magic. That says they expand. If anyone knows what they are, let me know. Oh, magic crystals. Let's see. Magic soil. An acrylic resin copolymer by special colouring processes enormous water absorption and excellent water retention capacity. When dry, it's rigid plastic. When hydrated, it forms tasteless crystalline gel, irregular in shape, and is available in many different colours. It's made in Taiwan, so that's why it's not me talking gobbledygook, it's why it's written. Preparation. Simply soak magic soil participle in water for about 6 hours, e.g. 5 grams in 1,000 cc of water. Place fully expanded magic soil crystal in clear colourless container, such as vase, tube, pot, etc. Remove excess water out of the container. Application. Magic soil crystal is clear, clean, stable and brilliant in colour. Not only ideal for cultivation of houseplants or showroom display decoration, it's also recommended for mixing with garden soil to conserve water. Unless in very dry place, frequent watering is not necessary. Water only when the magic soil crystal looks dry and shrink. As magic soil contain a small amount of fertilizer for initial nutrient of houseplant, subsequent addition of fertilizer solution to the gel crystal may be needed. Follow direction on fertilizer package or consult professional. Caution: though non-toxic, de-corrigal either in dry or in wet form is not edible. Consult your doctor if accidentally swallowed. How would you accidentally swallow them? Because it's keep out reach of children, but if you accidentally swallow them. Good. Good. Mystery answered there. Very good. So on that note, with all this chaos, I wish I could pick you up and show you now. Because that wet drawer, I've put wet things separate. The drawer's over there. My hands are sticky. I need to clean up. So now I will declutter and come back to nice, clear 2 drawers, one of candles, but I don't need that many candles in my life. So I will sort some, deal with things, light some incense. Yes, and do I need to keep the Christmas cake decorations? No. Oh well, another declutter begins. Thanks for watching, guys. Nice to see some new folk in my stream. Very good. And do check them out if you're watching later. Don't forget to drop a comment. Thanks for being here. Until next time, go declutter something today. Meraki.